So apparently, saying you like the new Super Mario Brothers series is a crime now. Every time these games come up, people lose it. It's the same thing every time. That music again. Why? It's not Wonder. Okay, I get it. These games reuse a lot of stuff, but honestly, the new Super Mario Brothers series doesn't deserve half the hate it gets. Because believe it or not, this series kind of saved 2D Mario, and it's way better than most people remember. So today, let's break down every game in the series, which each one did right, a few things that it didn't, and why, quote, new Mario might be way more important than you think. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's start back in 2006. The Nintendo 2DS, oh my gosh, I said 2DS, I meant Nintendo DS was everywhere. And Mario hadn't starred in a brand new 2D platformer since the Super Nintendo days. So when New Super Mario Bros. Came out, it was a big deal. The game was simple, clean, and fast. You had your classic power-ups, but also new stuff like the Mega Mushroom, which turned Mario into a skyscraper, and the Mini Mushroom, which made him tiny enough to squeeze through pipes like a mouse. It was that perfect mix of old school nostalgia and modern gameplay. And yeah, it played it a little safe, but it sold over 30 million copies. That's not bad. That's insane. It proved people still love 2D Mario, even after the 3D era took over. This game basically told Nintendo, hey, there's still a market for this. Without it, we might not have gotten any others. Now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, that's where things really popped off. You see, this was the first 2D Mario where 4 players could play together. Or, ruin friendships together as well. But we ain't gonna really talk about that. You would jump on your friend's head, throw him into a pit, then automatically blame him for it. But that's chaos? No. That's what made it special. The Wii version nailed that mix of accessibility and challenge. You could play it casually with your family, or go all in with the star coin to get all the star coins. Go right ahead. And some of the levels, they legit creative. Spinning wheels, moving platforms, sliding hills, and that final boss where Bowser goes freaking full Godzilla. Like low key, that might be one of the best final bosses in Mario history. I mean, like he's literally just awesome. The whole boss fight is just completely awesome. I really will say that's like one of the best final bosses in Mario Brothers history, or Mario history. It's like top 5, but that's not what I'm here to talk about though. People like to say that the series played it too safe, but Wii was the one that really expanded what 2D Mario could be. Not just a solo platformer, but a multiplayer experience. And me personally, this is like low-key one of my top 5 Mario games of all time, just because of the multiplayer. I really just love have your whole family on one big screen. And the thing about it is, it's not like everything is crunched up. If y'all are all split across the whole screen, the whole camera will just like pan out. That's what I really loved about Mario Brothers Wii. And it's like top 5, guys. Like, come on, top 5. Then came New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. A game that basically said, you like coins? Cool. Here's all of them. And I just want to say that this is really one of the most underrated games. Now, I know a lot of people hate this game because, well, not hate this game, but don't really mess with it just because it's really like a copy and paste of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But just hear me out. It was excess with gold. Every enemy, every block, every background, gold. It was like Nintendo turned the Scrooge McDuck into a game designer. But a lot of people brushed it off as lazy, and yeah, it reused a lot of access from the Wii game, like I just said. But underneath all that gold was a serious, solid platformer. Like, this game is literally one of the best platformers in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. Like, it had one of the best stages. The coin gimmick actually made the game fun to replay. Like, you'll find yourself speedrunning levels just to see how much cash you can rack up. And performance-wise, it was actually It was actually really smooth on the 3DS. That classic Mario feel, and of course, we take it everywhere you go. And I know I'm not working for Nintendo. This is actually like one of my first Mario games I ever had on the 3DS, so I might be a little biased with it. But was it revolutionary? Nah, but it didn't need to be. It was simple, fun, and comfort food for Mario fans on the go. Simple. Now, we got New Super Mario Bros. U. The one that everyone, I'm talking about everyone forgets about. Now, this was released on the Wii U, which about 12 people own. I'm sorry. This one quietly became the best in the entire series, though. It had some of the most refined level design in 2D Mario. Every world felt tight, the controls were pixel perfect, and the new power-ups like the flying squirrel suit added real variety. I'm sorry guys, I can't talk right now. Plus challenge mode was a total sleeper hit. Those mini levels tested your presence like crazy. And then when Deluxe came out on the Switch, it gave me a second life. Suddenly people realized, wait, this one's actually amazing. It runs beautifully, has Toad Era for its accessibility, and is full of replay value. Now, it's not flashy, but it's polished. The kind of game that feels effortless, good to play, and that's something most platformers wish they could pull off. Now, yeah, the criticism isn't totally wrong. The new art style definitely overstayed its welcome. The reused music, the same blue sky worlds, the same enemies, it all started blending together. But here's the thing, New Super Mario Bros. Wasn't trying to reinvent Mario, it was trying to preserve what made him fun. These games kept 2D Mario alive for an entire era of 3D gaming. They introduced the franchise to younger players and reminded older fans why they loved it in the first place. I just want people to think about this, man. I really just want people to think about this. Without this series, there's a good chance we wouldn't have Super Mario Maker, Mario Wonder, or even the same level or love for 2D platformers today. New Super Mario Bros. Was the bridge between the old and the new, simple, solid, and timeless. So no, these games aren't perfect. I know that. But they're definitely not bad that people make it out to be. Trust me, a lot of people hate these games just because they're reused a lot. Like, come on. They're actually really fun, they're polished, and they carried a 2D Mario for nearly 2 decades. And honestly, that's something worth celebrating. Thank y'all so much for watching. My name is Tyaces. If y'all want me to do more videos like this, just leave a like and comment. I want to just come back strong. I don't really animate like that no more. But if I come back, I come back. I just want to just be more active on this side again. But again, thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for y'all support. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you.